Hi, I'm the cryptid you think about at 3 a.m., Andrea Said, and welcome to my show, The Happy Hour, where mostly everything is free. Today, we're going to be talking about the paranormal. Is it real? Is it science? Or is it just a thing on the TV? Today, me and my guests are going to be talking about and visiting one of Mexico's most haunted places, Xochimilco. Today's guests are Mikel, Gabby, Sofia, Ricardo, Mateo, and Hector. So, do you guys believe in the paranormal?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
No,
Why not?
because that can't explain the science.
It's not possible to prove the existence of spirits, so I was just never really too convinced that they existed.
I think that it's not possible to prove it yet, but I think that at some point we will be able to prove either the existence or non-existence of the paranormal.
Perhaps.
Do you guys have ever had a paranormal experience?
Yes.
I believe so.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Trying to remember one.
No.
No.
I think I have. Of course, there's no way for me to prove that it was a paranormal experience, but I did kind of like feel an entity or whatever. And I liked spending time with her because I was very lonely at my old school. She was in the back room of this theater. She inhabited a mannequin that was woman-shaped. I've actually heard that a lot of spirits like to do that, is they like to go into vessels that like kind of look like humans, which is why there are so many haunted dolls, because dolls are like vaguely humanoid. So this mannequin, I didn't like actually physically like hear her, but she kind of like sent feelings and stuff. So her name was Gloria, and she couldn't leave that room actually. And one time I was telling people about her, and we went into the back room, and one of my friends was like, if you're here, why don't you move these costumes? And guess what? The costumes moved.
Ooh.
Spooky.
So
Maybe it was just the AC kicking in.
there was no AC.
So I actually also had a paranormal experience. I've had plenty, but one that will always stay with me was I stayed at the Hotel California, yet the same one as in the song. So the history behind the Hotel California is that there's a spirit named Merced that offers lonely passengers and visitors wine, but the wine does not exist. It's a wine from 1969, and they don't make it anymore, obviously. So we got told that she might appear, and we're like, that's not true. It's just a story. Well, except me. and we kept waking up at 3 a.m. Everyone who stayed with me on that vacation, we constantly would wake up at 3 a.m. on that, like those 4 nights that we were there, and in one of them the window opened. And it's really spooky because they are locked from the inside, and it just opened and wind started coming in, and one of the persianas just fell.
That's cool.
That's really
That's
cool.
cool.
I know. So, you guys, some of you know this, well by now everyone knows this. We're going to Xochimilco.
I used to go there.
That's
I want to see a dead body.
I've seen it.
Nice.
I've seen it.
Cool.
Yeah, I've seen a pig's head, a cat's body, and a fish.
I once found the skull of a dog in Nepal because there are a lot of stray dogs there, so it was like, it was the whole skull instead of like a little bone. I took him home. He still had rotting flesh in his gums. I named him Malleus.
Do you still have them in your house right now?
No, my mom made me throw him away.
Oh.
oh,
You should
The
clean
skull.
it.
Yeah, my mom said that my room smelled like death. I mean, I guess she was wrong.
It's like, but Mama, that's my smell. Anyways, continue speaking.
So, leaving. So I made a little bit of background research and I discovered that since the era of Tenochtitlan, this has been a place that has had, well, its vibes. There are many legends in this area, like La Llorona. But there's one in particular that we will be talking about today, La Isla de las Muñecas. There are many different versions of the legend of La Isla, but the closest one goes something like this. A man named Don Julian was a religious man who had a family and was married, but because he was an alcoholic, he became an outcast and left his family to move to a small chinampa out of the village. Julian was one day doing his business growing crops on the chinampa when he found a drowned dead girl on the riverbanks. Along her came a doll. He hung the doll on a tree and buried the girl. There's many theories on why he hung the doll. Some say in respect, others say it was out of grief, but some say it's because the girl wanted him to. After that bizarre day, he started hanging more and more dolls because the spirit of the girl asked him to. She became violent. Sooner or later, people would trade dolls for crops, which helped Julian get so many dolls. But sadly, his time on the island came to an end in 2001 when he was found dead in the same place the dead girl was found. Some interesting facts about the island is that people say that the dolls blink, move, and whisper. But also, inside a certain area, people are getting randomly physically harmed like bruises and scratches. There's also a perfect circle in which no vegetation grows whatsoever. Soil samples have shown no reason why this happens. On the island, we talked to Don Julian's nephew, and we also interviewed the island tour guide. Here's a little footage from our interview.
Hola,
Hola, mucho gusto.
mucho gusto. Tengo unas preguntas.
Dígame.
¿Es cierto que en la isla hay nada más un lugar chiquito que es un círculo en el que no crece nada de vegetación? Que es un círculo que han hecho pruebas de tierra y no crece nada.
Pues mire, lo que sucede no es tanto que sean pruebas de tierra, sino que hay gente que viene y en ocasiones hace rituales. Y yo creo que es eso, ya que el lugar está lleno de energía buena y mala, yo creo que es como se marca esta situación, ¿no? Cómo se marcan los espacios que nosotros mismos creamos como buenos y malos, los que son de alguna forma productivos y los que ya definitivamente no.
¿Tú crees que hay buena vibra o mala vibra?
Que de hecho al trabajar aquí he visto cosas que no puedo hasta la actualidad entender.
¿Qué has visto?
Pues mira, aquí en este lugar se pueden ver sombras de lo que en algún momento parecieron ser seres humanos, pero claro que ya no terminan con la semejanza, la similitud, pero esas sombras caminan de un lugar a otro.
Muchas gracias.
Both the nephew and the guide said that the island has good vibes rather than bad vibes. Both of them also agreed that the dolls protect them, which changes everything we thought about the island. On our trajinera, we interviewed our guide Luis about the island and his thoughts on it. He said the island has helped Xochimilco because it attracts a lot of tourists who are curious and intrigued about the dolls. But that the island does not emit any kind of vibe whatsoever, which kinda killed the mood. However, he told us that the scariest thing in Xochimilco is La Llorona, which makes us want to visit again to talk about that legend.